Hello. Hopefully that's working. Um, Maybe get an audio check going. But yep, hello, welcome. So a bunch of stuff has changed, and hopefully things are working. Did some updating on the system. Um, so see how that runs. Lots of things are different. I changed. So what am I talking about? Well, it's a hobby for me here. Let me just check and see if there's audio coming through at all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whether it's good or not has to be determined later. Okay. I don't want to sit and fidget with it. It's coming through. That's good enough. We'll leave it at that for now. Make adjustments as I go. Right. So we're getting back into this, the Camaro Z28, the 1969 version. Lego. Where's the box? Hang on. Have a look, see. Oh, it's upside down. There we go. Right. So again, it's 1,456 pieces, and for 18 and over for building. Yep. Suggested type thing. Sure. Some difficult parts. Pretty cool. I mean, right? Supposed to simulate the fuzzy dice. They really should have had decals for that, I think. That, they're going to go that far and actually make it dice. Right? Anyway. Quit being a skeptic, yeah. All right. So yeah. We've gotten this far so far. Yeah. Pretty good. That was 3 bags. 3 of 8. Yeah. Bag 4 is where we're at today. It's a long process, and if you want to wait till the series is done, I totally understand. It's not a speed build. It's not getting done today. We'll do bag 4, which will get us a little further along. It's a very sturdy model. I'll give them that. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a good, pretty cool. It's got some action there. Steering action. It's gonna be cool. Right, and it's way bigger for any Lego figure. So right, you can give that to Newton. Put Newton in the driver's seat. Might fit him well. Seems about right. Good. So yeah, cool stuff. Right, the stereo. Pretty cool. So we'll get into bag 4. Yeah, what the changes? I was in the middle of telling you all about that. It's really not that important, but right, just sort of a hobby. Pick this up. I have the equipment. Like, share it. Yeah, that's a great idea. So right, I was streaming on Twitch. I just use the Twitch studio. And, I know a lot of other people, they recommend the OBS. Not, there's lots out there and etc. But it was recommended. So I finally tried it. It's more complicated, kind of, or I don't know. There's more to it and less to it all at the same time. It's different. So I'm trying it out. See how it goes. Yeah. Anyway, there's that. So there's that change. Yeah. One of the things right off that, not a huge thing, but either I haven't figured it out or it's not an obvious option as it is in the Twitch studio where, right, this window that I'm in, right, these borders, be nice to do something with them. frame them up type thing. It's not necessary. Just, Twitch had that option for, it's pretty good. It's just a square box. You can round the edges. But anyway, say la vie. La vie. Okay. Bag 4. That's where we're at. We're going to open it. I bet that's our instructions, but we should probably wait, see what the instructions say. Oh, there's a lot of cool stuff to come. I don't know if that's today, though. Let's find where we're at. Oh, that looked familiar. Yep, that was bag 3, so we've done that. Yep. That's bag 5. So we'll be doing all this right here. Yes, sirree. Some of that. Maybe I missed it. No, there's a lot. Well, maybe. It's somewhere in there. Yeah, it does all look familiar. I think, yeah, we've been through all that. So it's probably right around here somewhere. There we are. I had the decals in there. Should have looked for that. That would have been too easy. That would have been too easy. All right, there's that. Getting situated. I think we're about ready for this. You ready for this? Good. All right, Newton, how you doing? Get the fuzz out of your eye so you can see. Yeah. All right. So, first step, the empty bag 4. You betcha. Let's do it. A lot of crinkly noises. Yep. And there is a sub bag, as expected. But this time only one. A lot of so far, most bags have had 2 sub bags. But not this bag. This bag, this doesn't feel right. Goes over there for now. So I have all the pieces out here so you can see them. And if you want to build ahead, welcome to it. And also, right, you can clearly see where the pieces are. As I fumble around for them, giggle. You can't see it. Oh, 2. Okay. Great. Step 134. We have emptied the contents of bag 4. There's not a lot of... There's some glare. I'll give you that. But I think we've come a long way. Yeah. Step 134. Parts list. 2 of these things. It's like a 2x1, but on the side. Place for little clamps to put on it. Give a little description. I think I found it. See if you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, that comes through all right. Right, you got these things on here we can put claws on, something like that. I don't know that that's the thing, but I just noticed it, figured I would demonstrate. We're gonna need 2 of those. I found one. I think it came out of that pile, but it was, sometimes they're right next to each other. It just happens that way. Oh, I found it. Right there. So that's the second one of that parts list. This one looks like a gear shifter type thing. In fact, it may become such. Or a little microphone. Could be that too, wherever your imagination wants to take you with that. One of them for our parts list, and we have it. The next thing is this piece, whatever that is. The piece that other piece goes in. this. Yeah. Subassembly. You take this piece, which well, it's got this hole in it, you see, on one side, and just kind of a dent on the other side. And I don't know. I mean, I don't imagine there's an actual orientation, but if so, it's the non-hole side be facing out. Maybe just for aesthetics. That goes in there like that. Does look like a microphone, kind of like, you know, or an ice cream cone. Man, imagination. Subassembly. Oh, and these things are ready to be installed. Subassembly to be installed. We got this little hook right there. We'll put it right on that, as instructed, with the non-dot side out. Not that I don't think they even anticipated that. Like, now, bit hard to see, but up here under the dashboard, oh, I need a flashlight. Oh, by the way, just, you know, for completeness and all, what is the weather like? Oh, the weather, it's mostly cloudy, 48 degrees. It's Happy Valley, Oregon. We're expecting rain, 70% chance in the next hour. Under the dashboard, if I can get, oh, there's some light, kind of. And it is, there's a little hook there that faces that way. Over here that faces that way. These are going to go on in, right? Got to get the orientation right. It'll be peg side out. Oh, I wish I could share this a little better with you. There you go. Oh, focus. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, my big old finger's in the way. Oh, it snapped in there real nice. That just sort of swings there. Yeah, that's going to be part of the door system. I don't know for sure. I gotta get the camera unbonked. Autofocus, you know. Okay. It's asking too much of it, maybe. All right, peg side out. Get that in there. Don't lose it. Found it. I'm just going to get it done. That time with the thumb. We're in. Are we seeing that? Like that? Little hook that the other side just snapped right into. On both sides. Underneath the dash. Pretty sweet. Stop playing with your toys. That was step 134. Man, that took a long time. Let's hurry along. Subassembly. This might be a door of sorts, or the start of a door, I'm guessing. Because these things that we've just put on feel like that'd be a good place for a door. Right? Right. We're making the subassembly. And for step 135, we require 2 of these parts that, I don't know, burgundy? Yeah? That's what we'll settle on. Because I think they're supposed to be... Bring it around. Share it. This, right, color. The interior color. Which I guess is red. But it's not that red. This... But it, you know, it's not standard Lego red. What I'm trying to say. I said it. Because I almost want to say brown. Right? But burgundy? Can I get away with that? I need 2 of those. Boy, this is taking a long time. This is taking such a long time. Assemble those together, sandwich them, one on top of the other. It's a done deal. That was 135. Moving on to step 136, where we require a part. Looks like kind of a chair of sorts for a little tiny person. Right? But, you know, you'd be sitting on a peg, but still. We're going to put that on one side of the 2 pieces that we just sandwiched together. And you might need to do a little squaring. Little pivot a little on that. That was 136. We're on to 137 now, which we require a part that is like a long bench for a little tiny person instead of a chair. It's a love seat. We're going to add that to our sub-assembly thusly. Yeah. It looks pretty red right there, and I see it in the camera. But into my eyeball here, it looks pretty brown. This is red. Yeah. Dark red? Burgundy. Give it up, man. That was step 137. We're going to move on to 138. In step 138, we require a part. Standard height 1x6. Probably over there somewhere. I think I see it. That one there. Yeah. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to add this here, right on that peg. Yeah. It's pretty good. All right. Don't cover stuff up. Step 139. That's the one that comes after 138. Parts. A couple of the benches and the chair. Got the chair piece. You know what I'm saying. And the bench. Love seat. Those are the red ones. The deep red. The burgundies. Gosh. We're going to add those here. Did I do that right? I think so. The 2 love seats side by side. Getting the action there. Okay. Right. And now we add the it's like a gaming chair for a little tiny person, yeah? You know what I'm saying. Did I do that right? Oh, I don't think I... I don't want to say it's not going to matter, because it probably will. Because I'm imagining that this is a door. We're going to need 2. And the way they're building it is a right side, left side thing. And I think, right, I need this to be on that side when this is oriented that way. Because otherwise I'm building the other side. Maybe. It's not always, you know. An NPN does never make a PNP. Just doesn't. You know what I mean? Did it wrong. Just do it right. Do it right, and that's how you fix it. Go back to where I malfunctioned right here. Yeah. See, it didn't matter where this goes on, does it? Yeah, it kind of does. Needed to get that onto that peg. Like that. So that when I get to this next step, this goes on here like this. I know there's somebody out there going, you didn't have to do that at all. It was just turn it around, dude. No, it couldn't have been that easy, could it? Maybe. It's alright. Make sure I get it to look right. I think I did it. I think I'm back up to speed now, and it looks like the picture. It's going to be okay. We can move on to step 140 now. It's going to be alright. Ooh, that was a close one, though. It really was. Step 140, we're going to need some parts. The parts we're going to need was this thing that we saw earlier. It's like a little robot arm. Yeah. One of those, and we found it, and one of these lantern type things. And you know what I mean. This one's the burgundy lantern. We got to do that to it. Oh, I also need one of these little 1x1 flat pegged. Good. Put this on the first. Oh, little peg there. Just like that. This one out here on the edge, and I think I've done it right. And then this one pop right on top of that. You know, it may need some squaring. This part seems a little flimsy, but I mean, it'll hold. Just, I don't think you should hang on that door at this point. We're going to move on to step 141. We require 2 of these lanterns, the burgundy style, and a couple of, no, one piece that is a 1x2 flat, and a standard height 1x2. Found it. 2 of those. Good thing we have 2. Got them. Step 141, we'll take those parts that we just gathered and do that to it. These 1x2s out here on the edge. Put that there. Now, make sure the lantern piece is facing in. Same way as that one. That goes there. This piece. All its tight fit. That's not, it's not a sturdy juncture right there. And this isn't really going to help it for now. But that got us to that point. We're just missing this that goes right here onto these 2. Right? Which is, it totally seems like a different piece at this point. But it's not. It's all part of it. Hope we're going to share that up here pretty soon with some structure. Maybe that happens over here in step 142. We need a sub-assembly for our sub-assembly. For that, we require parts. This long black one, or is it gray like this one? How many bits is it? 1, 2, 3, 6, so 12. That's a 12er, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's the one we're looking for. One of those. 6 of those. Oh my goodness. What are these? They're like smooth, rounded. But it's got this little step on it. Otherwise, kind of curved here. Smooth, shiny. 6. My goodness. That was 1. That's 2. Found a third one over there. Gonna get harder to come by. Could be 3 more. Oh, there's at least 3 more. Yeah. So we got 4. 2 more out there somewhere. and all that camouflage there. 1 and 2. There may be more, but we got the ones we need to get through step 142. Take this piece, put it on there like that. You getting that action? See that? And the next one next to it in like form. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. There's 3 of them. This would be the 4th one. Oh, that was a good snap. It scared me. Thought I was gonna lose it. Thought I was going to lose it. Here we are. It's a nice little piece. Sub-assembly. Ready to be installed to our sub-assembly. That oriented that way. Slanty down. It's going to go on here with a couple of these bits sticking out. Like that. Flush on this side. I think that's right. Just pinch that together. Right. That kind of helped hold that in. Sure did. That's one piece now. That does pretty good. Hopefully I'll probably get some more structure on it here in a minute. That was 142. We're turning the page. Man, we're going places now. We're moving right along. 143 requires some parts. It's another sub-assembly to go to onto our sub-assembly. We're gonna need that white piece right there. Gonna need a yellow piece. It's right here. And a 3x1. 2 of those. There's one. There's another. Then there's this piece. How would you describe that? Well, it looks like that little step kind of thing. From flat to a 2/3 step with pegs. It's not a good description. That's what it is, though. We're going to put... I think we're ready. Yeah. Put the yellow one down here like that. Makes it a nice block. Then this ties it together like that. And a bit of an offset here. That hanging out over. Yeah, like that. And then this one just snaps right on there like that. Thicken that up. Got it. Now, ready for installation of our sub-assembly onto our sub-assembly. Which, if we orient it like that, I think it goes right on there like that. Got it. I think I did it right. Looks like the picture. Step 144. We require some parts for our sub-assembly. There's one of those. And this bench here. One of those. Yes, and one of these. No, that's not right. This is like a triangular one. Got the wrong one. We need one that's kind of rounded. Oh, I don't even know how to describe that. There it is. See that? Yeah. All right, sub assembly. We're ready for that. Here we are. Done. This going on there. You betcha. It's a nice little piece. Okay. That is ready for installation. Going right there. The rounded side. That direction. As instructed. Next page. And this will be step 145. This is another sub assembly. It'll look like that. And we're going to need some parts. Some black ones. One by, what was that? 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1 by 10 and 1 by 6. Wait. We'll learn how to count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes. 2, 4, 6. Got it. They're going to go together like that. Yeah. Step 146 is next, where we'll get one more of the 1 by 6 from the pile. Here it is. Nice. All right. That's going to go right in there like that. Yeah. I think we're ready to go on to step 147. This hinge type thing here. Black. Sometimes they look like a little square. Like that piece there. But they got a little half circle on one side because they actually open. Yeah. Cool. Nice hinging action. Yeah. A lever of sorts. Yeah. It's a hinge. That's going to go on there. We got to get the right orientation. I think that's right. We put it on like this. Watch. Yeah. Looks like the picture. Sorta. Yep. Step 148. Oh. That's a sub-assembly. This is the sub-assembly. Now we need a sub-assembly. It's step 148 where we require these pieces. This L type bracket thingy. One of those found it. 1 by 2 flat with pegs. That's not it. That's not it. This one. Found it. One of those, and then one of these. What's that? It's a gray 2/3 piece. One of them. We've got it. So then you take this L thing, put this 2/3 piece on there. I need some squaring. And that's going to go on the opposite end that the hinge is on. Sticking out thusly. Need some squaring up there, but that's correct. Now this other piece goes on the end of the hinge here. Out there. That was step 148. We're turning the page. We'll get there. Okay. Oh, another sub assembly. One of those, which is this, a 2x10 maybe? Yeah. And 1x10. One of those. Got that. This will go on side closest to me in this orientation. It's instructed. And then the far side goes on to our sub assembly as an installation of the sub assembly. I think I got that right. We're moving on to 150, so that's what it is. We have a parts list to work out. 2 of these 4x1 flat black with pegs. 2 of them. We found 1, so 1 remains. That's not it. Does say we need 2. Oh, I found it. Now we need 1 of these gray with a bar on one side, pegs on the other. Got it. And then another of these hinges. See it. This is there. I think I did that right. And then these go along here. Next to it there. This just on top of the other one. Pretty good. 150 is done. 151. We have the installation of our sub assembly. Oh, yeah. So that ridge up in there is going along there. Sure, that's on there tight. Yeah, that's got to be a door. Door handle and everything. Nice. All right, step 152. My goodness, take a break, huh? Have a moment. Oh, 151 steps in so far. And we're about to start 152. We had some extra pieces up here. The tires aren't extra pieces. But we have some extra pieces here. Yeah. All right. Oh, there's a pretty good glare right there, isn't there? Isn't there? There is. Stop it. Stop glaring. Is it gonna be light enough now? Better, actually. Been blinding you. Sorry. Didn't notice. Maybe it's because it wasn't there before, huh? Okay. 152. More to add to our sub-assembly. That, whatever that is, smooth, black, flat, 2x1. I think that's what that is. One of those. 5 of these. What are these? They're square, but they only have 2 pegs on top. I'll need 5 of them. There's 1. There's 2. That's the 3rd one. There's a 4th one. By golly, all 5. One of these, I think I found this one earlier. It's that triangular one. It's smooth, shiny. That piece, we got it. That goes right there. Slope side down, huh? Oh, that's like the armrest on the inside of the car. That's pretty cool. Yep. To have a little silver box that you could open right there. Yep. You betcha. This flat one goes right here on the gray. Goes like that. We get the pegs all on there. You get those 5 on there. Smooth side. That direction. So I think that's what that is. Actually, where would the door be? Is it there? What's this? Not sure. Maybe this isn't a door at all. Looks like a part of a door. It's got to be a door. The door. That's my door sound. Your armrest right there. You're inside. Armrest. You betcha. Not sure what this is all about. We'll find out. Okay, that was step 152. Step 153 now. Short bench kind of thing. 5. Jeez, there's 2 of them. There's 3. There's 4. And this one here is the 5th one. And then we'll need the 1-seaters. One of them. That's what I'm talking about. Do this now, huh? To our sub-assembly. Little 1 peg goes out there on the end. Fill in the rest. Am I doing this right? That. Think so. That. This one like that. This one like that. Yeah, this last one covers up that gray bit. There. Got it. Yeah, yep. Step 154 is next. We need a 1x1 tile with a peg on it. Found it. A 1 by something. 1 by this many. That looks right. The one peg goes out here again on the very last peg. Huh. Yeah, that's what they want. That's what we did. This one, all across the rest of them there. Get it on there. There it is. Squeeze it down. A lot of work in there. It's nice. Smooth. Yeah. So that was 154. Now we're on to 155. Oh my goodness. Need one of these. It's a smooth, long black one. And one of those, which is like a little smooth, rounded, angled piece. Got one of them. Then we also need one of these, which is like a 1x2, but it has a claw on one side. Yeah. There we go. One of those. And then a 1x1 smooth tile. Let's see here. Like that. Put this piece on the very end here. Hook on the second one in. Smooth tile on that last peg. I need to spend some time squaring that up. And this long one goes on right there. Get it pinched on there. This angled one, the angle that way to match that. Yeah, we're done. Step 155. Turning the page. Go on to step 156. 6 of these angled, smooth pieces. There's one of them. Here's another. Found another one. And another. 2 more to go. Make 6. That's 5 of them. Found one more. That was 6. Oh my goodness, what happened there? The model touched something on the mouse and like everything moved. Okay. What the heck button was that did all that? Touch of a mouse. They go on the sub-assembly all right here. Get the orientation right. Got it. Think we're on a roll. Starting to look like a door. More like a door. More like a finished door. Almost there. That one there. This last little bit. Right there. Oh, that one's flimsy. Just barely hanging on. And I don't think that one's going to get any better. Yeah, it's not going to be under a lot of stress or anything right there. Might come off on her. Yeah, we'll see. Not so bad though. And right, that's us. Ready for installation. It's gonna go in there like that, but right, there's this hook here. Get oriented correctly here. These pieces that we put in some time ago. It's got that bar piece. That, yep. So that, boy, there's a lot of glare there. This is what's going on here amongst all the glare. We need to get that hook right there to latch on to that piece right there. And then amongst all of that, this hinge, it's going to tack on right there. That's great. In fact, probably just be careful. Pretty awkward. All right. Just get that on. That on. Got that on. Now we just need to get this on there. Okay. Okay. It's not like it could work well. It'd be a lot easier if I wasn't trying to, get you in on the action. Yeah. And catch that action. There we go. Something like that. Nice little snap. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. All right. That's a door. Nice. Okay, step 158. My goodness. So we need one of these, which is like that. It's kind of rounded, smooth. Underneath it's got a step on it. Almost lost it, but we didn't. It's right there. One of them. And then one of these, which is like a square version of that, where that's rectangular. That's the square version. We've seen those before. That's half that size. And then this square half smooth. Maybe that's a way to say that. Got it. Where do those go? They go right here. Smoothing out the door. Here. So this flat square, smoothie, half smooth, goes up top. Square, rounded, goes there. And the rectangular one goes there. That's nice. A little bit of an edge right here. Oh, I got it. It went on there. Smoothed it out. Wow, that's nice. Oh, that's silly. That's great. Man, could do that all day. Door action. That was 158. We're turning the page. I imagine now we're going to make the other side door. Yeah, that's what it is. Sub assembly. Let's see how fast we can do it. I need 2 of these, right? Because we've seen all this before. We know how to do this. We're like pros now. It goes together. Get the orientation right. See? Yep. The chair goes on the other side now. It's for step 160. That goes on there like that. Match it with the picture. Fantastic. Going on to 161. We get that red bench. Put it on down there like that. Thusly. Good. Step 162. Gather up one of these. Put that on there like that. It's done. Moving on to 163. In step 163, get a couple of these benches for the parts list and a chair. Here you are. We're going to do this to it. Put that up there like that. See that? Got it. The next one right next to it. There. Man, that's great. Chair on the single one on the outside. Got it. Man. So good. We'll move on to step 164. Get this little robot arm. You've seen it before. The lantern. The 1x1. Done. Gonna put the robot arm right there. A little 1x1. Top of the robot arm. Slow down. Maybe we'll put the lantern on first. Help us square this up. I think that's what they recommended anyway. 165, where we need some parts, so gather them. A couple of the lanterns, a couple 1x1s flat, 1x2s flat, I should say. Standard height, 1x2s. Got them. Do this. All right. That's going to go on there like that. This one's going to go here like this. And there. Next to it goes this one. That. This one. Out here like this. Oh, remember that's the problem, child. Do I only need one of those? Only need one. Next. Sub assembly. This and 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Do this. Do it. Do it right. That way. That goes on there like that. And this one on there like that. How about get that one on there like that? Let's see. I've gone astray. Corrected my mistake. We're on a roll. Needed a gray long one, 12x1. And I had a black 10x1. We are in good shape now. Moving forward. It's this. Get your claw out that way. Put this on those. Flushly on one side. Hanging over the opposite side of the hook. Yeah? Just like in the picture. Lovely. Next. Turn the page. This is step 167. We'll need that. We will need this. You've seen this before, only the other way. Like that. Sub assembly. being assembled. Oh, we need 2 of these. There better be. There is. Pulled it right out of the pile, lickety split. What are we doing? This, thus, installation of the sub assembly to the sub assembly. Step 168 requires that we'll need this part here. We will need this part here and this part there. Sub assembly, in which we put this part on here. You've seen this before. Done. And then this goes on there like that. Done. Then this goes on here like that. Done. Over here, sub assembly. Well, we installed the last sub assembly. This is another sub assembly being assembled. You've seen it before. We know how to do this. That goes there. This goes there. That was 170. This is 171. The hinge. Don't come unhinged. Huh. Get the orientation right. That's not right. Get it right. We got it right. 172 coming right up. Need the L brackety thing there. Need a 1x2 there and the 2/3 gray. Do that. Sure. Sub assembly. Installation of the sub assembly onto the sub assembly. Assembled. And 172 is complete. Turn the page. Good. 173. Okay. All right. 173 needs this piece and this piece. And we do this. You've seen this before. Doing it again. This. That's a sub assembly being installed into the sub assembly. Be careful. I think we got that right. Yeah. 174. We need this gray piece with the bar on one side. We need another hinge. Got it. It's a hinge and a 4x1. Two of those. Do this. I'm doing it. We are doing it. That goes in there like that. Seen this before. Put that one there like that. And this hinge goes right on the other. Yep. Just like in the picture. That gets installed to the sub-assembly. Yep, right there. With a nice squeeze. Good. 176 requires 5 of the flat, half flat, square. So 4 of them. This is number 5. One of these triangular burgundy piece at your armrest. Very cool. Flat 1x2 smooth. Found it. Do this. Let's do it. We've seen it before. Let's get it done. Man, moving so fast. It's all a blur. Right there. Step 177 requires some of these half benches, 5 of them. There's 4 and there's 5, and then a little chair. Got it. Do that. Betcha. Get the claw out that way. Little bench goes on this one on the very end. Rest of them follow suit. Like manner, however you want to say that. Right on down the line. Covering up the great one. Yeah. 178. Did they give us an extra microphone? That'd be great. This and that. One of those, you've seen this before. Not that one, but that one. Tying it all together. The single one goes on the end chair all by itself. The long one covers the rest of them. Seen it before. 179. Nice parts list. The flat one there. Seen this all before. One of those and this angled. That one. Do that to it. All right, on the hook side. This one with the hook goes there. Smooth cap on the end. Might need to square that up a little bit. That goes on there. You've seen this before. This piece off over the edge. Done. Turning the page. Step 180. If you can believe that. We need 6 of these. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do that all along here. Make it look like a door. And remember, yep, that one on the end just has that one little tack on it. It's not on there real secure, but doesn't seem to be in a vulnerable place where it's going to get knocked off. But it seems like if any of them will come off on a dirt road, they would be that one. Man, that looks great. Done. That was 180. Ready for the installation. Man, we've come a long way. Still, right? Recall, we're going to do much of what we did last time. Maybe better this time, though. Put that on there like that. That actually gets the door on there, sort of. And it's going to claw. It's going to grab onto that with a snap. Oh, that's great. Oh, damn. Watch your language, my son. I mean, I got excited. Next step. Finish it up. All right, 182. We need one of these, and one of those. Probably extra pieces. We get extra pieces sometimes. It happens. We're doing this up here, right? Yeah. Just like the other side, only it's on this side. That's great. And this piece goes right there. Got it. Nice. Little armrest. You need a little silver box on it. Decal. It's all right. That's pretty cool. And of course, oh, what do we got here? A little factoid here. Between all the models and the packages, original Camaro buyers had 80 different factory options to choose from. Yeah. Wow. 80 different with all the packages and options. Yeah. That's looking pretty sweet. How you feeling about that, Newton? About ready to get in there and drive? I'm gonna have to get him a seat, but yep. It's almost a car now. Oh, the camera's got all bonked. Unbonk yourself. Good. All right. So that's that. I think, unless we do something with those pieces, it should be bag 5 on the next page, right? And that is where we're going to pick it up. I'm going to end it there. Next week. I know it's a slow process, and I don't blame you if you want to wait till the end or find it elsewhere. I'm sure I'm not the first person to do this build. It's not about that. Hope I've been good company. I'm going to end it there. All right. See you in the next one. See you here. Let's go to black. See ya.